yeah. I admit it, I admit it, I admit it. You're not the only one up in my phone. I'll be up late chatting, interacting, straight macking with all these other people.
Transparency of implementation of EIA. Ini kita boleh lihat daripada projek-projek yang telah lepas seperti ECRL. Kita tak mahu projek pembangunan yang berat sebelah dan menguntungkan hanya satu pihak. Kita mahu perubahan. Yeah. We have to take action. You have to speak with your friends. You have to do discussions. You have to create awareness so people can talk about this. So your MPs will listen to us. That is what you have to do.
Hey, 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 climate change has got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, climate change has got to go.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
People got the power.
People got the power.
They're getting stronger every hour.
Stronger every hour.
Tolak, tolak, pedang bakar. Alam kita milik kita.
Alam kita milik kita.
Alam kita milik kita.
Alam kita milik kita.
I live 3 minutes from the beach. Every single day that you head out to that beachfront, you will see the water coming ever so closer to you. You're worried that the sea levels are going to rise. Let me tell you this, okay, my fellow Malaysians, by the year 2050, if we as a people do not do enough, do not do anything, my house, which is 3 minutes from the beach, tenggelam. What do we want?
Climate justice.
Do we want it?
No.
And stop whatever distraction that we have seen lately. Distraction on our motherland. Distraction on our mother nature.
Woo.
Distraction on orang asli land.
Yeah.
We have enough logging. We have enough development. There's so many buildings that been built. It's all on orang asli land and on our greens and our forests and our so-called hutan kekal or forest reserve. We need to stop now. We need to say enough is enough. Orang asli, we have been silent for a long time. We need to be together because we all support the same thing. We all want to better future for our children. We want it now.
Yes.
Now. What do we want?
Climate justice.
What do we want it?
Now.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
People got the power.
People got the power.
We're getting stronger every hour.
Getting stronger every hour.
Malaysia bukan tong sampah.
Malaysia bukan tong sampah.
Malaysia bukan tong sampah.
Malaysia bukan tong sampah.
We need to decarbonize. We need to decarbonize our economy. But how do you do that? How do you decarbonize when every facet of your life depends on cheap energy? Cheap energy buried under the soil that we have to keep under the soil called fossil fuels.
Yes.
I want to do a bit of a chime. Hey, hey, ho, ho, fossil fuels have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, fossil fuels has got to go.
I don't know how we're going to stop cutting down rainforests to grow more food for our growing population. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to stop eating meat because animal agriculture is one of the largest contributors to deforestation and climate change.
Yes! 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 Be vegan!
We don't realize that it is the system that sustains us that is causing climate change. And we have to divorce ourselves from the system before this marriage ends badly for all of us. Thank you.
I just got back from the climate rally. Yay! It's so nice meeting people who I kind of see on social media. So this climate rally was organized by Klima Action Malaysia, or KAMY, K-A-M-Y. It was at SOGO. I took the LRT to Masjid Jamek and then changed lines, Sri Petaling line to Bandaraya. It was my first ever climate rally. Like recently, you know, the Extinction Rebellion, they've been doing protests and demonstrations around London. They're more like very civil disobedience kind of thing. We were just standing in front of SOGO and chanting stuff, holding the banners and placards. I went there with my vegan t-shirt because I didn't have time to make the banners. Yeah, basically so familiar faces like Reza, my friend Reza, Amalan Jahoy, who's also vegan, and Ratna. Met new vegans as well, like Aro, who started Bangkit for Iklim. That's another like group. Basically this group, Bangkit for Iklim, they did the first climate march in Malaysia in March, like 15th March, in conjunction with the International Climate March Fridays for Future climate strike thing. And they're just like a group of students, basically young people, youth, very passionate about climate change and environmental issues, and they just like band it together and make their voice heard. The main reason why this whole rally demonstration thing is happening is just to make our voices louder so that it gains media attention and people talk more about it. People see it as like it may break the law and stuff like that, but really no, because like the police was there. They were just like watching over us and making sure that we didn't cause a riot and like damage properties and stuff like that. They were very cooperative, and I saw some of them like just taking pictures. Yeah, maybe that would inspire them also to learn more about this topic. I see it as an important way to educate people on this issue. Like yes, education, like talking about it, discussions, debates are important. Rallies are like another way to like amplify the voice. So then after that, we went to have lunch. I joined the Bangkit for Iklim and Klima action group, their group, to have lunch. Typical nasi campur, mamak style, rice, veggies, paella and potatoes. The whole thing cost 4 ringgit, which is cheap, quite cheap. I was surprised actually. So yeah, quite happy with that. And had teo ice, lovely on a hot day. Yeah, I'm glad that I went out and I met these people, so hopefully there'll be a next time. There's definitely a next time. They're planning another march. The date hasn't been set yet, but yeah, just follow them on Instagram. And it was nice like meeting Aro. She's also Muslim. Like I didn't want to assume, because you know, to assume make an ass of you and me. So we talked about how, you know, veganism fits in Islam. That I told her my opinion and she agreed with me, and like yeah, we're on the same track, we're on the same page basically. I've talked about this briefly like in my previous videos during my November Vegan Everyday video about my opinions on Islam and veganism. I think I'm going to make another video speaking like concisely about not just like how, you know, does Islam allow veganism and stuff like that, but also getting into like what do I do during like Korban time and, you know, Akikah and all that stuff. So maybe just a concise version of it, like just a general overview of how me as a Muslim, like how do I practice veganism as well. Exciting times. But basically the whole message is just please open your minds and get yourself educated, get yourself aware of all these issues, and like just make small changes every day. You don't have to go vegan overnight, or you don't have to like cut meat straight away. I wish everyone can just stop eating meat, but I understand that as human beings we all have our, you know, wants and what we're used to, our habits and our circumstances. It can be hard for most people, so I would say learn about it first, find out why it's important, and then make small changes. Maybe like cut out meat 1 day a week, like meatless Mondays. Even just 1 meal a day, it makes a huge difference. And like not using single-use plastic bags and all that, it makes such a huge difference. Bring your own tote bags, bring your water bottle, bring a container. At Mama, you know, like people like to buy Milo ice, ikat tepi in, you know, in plastic and all that. So instead of that, bring your own water bottle or just order from glass. Even though like it's small things, like you think it's not making a big difference, like 1 straw, it doesn't make a difference, but then I believe like every little action accumulates into a bigger one. It will snowball. Like if I, you know, still keep using straws, and you know other people still use straws, like oh, each of us think that it doesn't matter, it's just 1 straw, but then it's a whole bunch of us, like 100, thousands of us, and it would be 1,000 straws in the landfill or in the ocean. So just care about the environment because this is your home. It's just one earth for now. Like, no one's going to Mars yet. Talk to your friends, talk to your family about it, ask people. Go on social media. It's the best platform ever. Like, this is how I get to know lots of people, like from vegan friends, now like climate change groups. Get on the hashtags and just Google. You know, everything's in your fingertips. On your fingertips, you can just like Google everything. You just have to be you just have to want to know. Okay, you just have to care. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate for you to subscribe to my channel. I also do blog posts, like that's more of like a very in-depth articles that I would write about environment, climate change, veganism and other thoughts. And I just recently started writing e-letters, so it's like basically a newsletter, but it's more like intimate because yeah, I'll explain everything once you like subscribe to it. If you're interested, if you're not, it's fine, no pressure. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.